Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome to week number 47 of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Now hopefully you guys will enjoy the mods that I've picked out for this week. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Mihail's Druid backpack. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Now this backpack is a functional Druid themed backpack made specifically for Druid characters with 100 additional points to your carry weight capacity. Now you can carry all your ingredients, soul gems, and arcane books, you powerful wizard of the woods. You can find this backpack on a dead body of the Druid Nourisher inside Moss Mother Cavern, like I showed you on the map. Now, the otter that is actually found with this backpack in the cavern met a unfortunate death due to Spriggans. So you can come up to his dead body and you can take his backpack. And as you can see, when I put it on, this backpack is huge. And it actually looks really awesome. If you have a character that is, more of a wanderer around the woods and more of a, wizard, this would look really cool on your character. As you can see, I changed into a robe and I have my novice hood on and I have the backpack on. And it looks really cool. But if you have a different character that you're playing, it can really add to the roleplay aspect. And you could be one of those travelers who just go around and, doing your own thing and not really having a house to settle down in. You get that extra 100 points of carry weight and you can go around and you can play the game role playing like that. So that's why I think it is a great mod, and it adds the 100 point of carrying capacity, which is very useful, and it'll also make your character look really awesome. So that is why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Black Sky Armor. Now this mod, I normally don't include cheat mods in my top 5 mod episodes, but this armor looks absolutely incredible. I've never seen armor that looked this good before. It's Daedric armor that's retextured to have more of a galaxy type feel. It really looks like very purple, and it looks like there's stars everywhere, and it reminds me of like a galaxy type of design. So I'm going to put on the armor for you and show you guys. The chest can be found right outside of Dragon's Reach on the left side. As you can see, I showed you where it was, and you can put the armor on, and it's very overpowered armor. It's extremely overpowered. So it's not going to like ruin the game for you because you can just take off the armor. It's not like it'll just break the game. But if you do want a character that's going to look badass and you just want to kind of like cruise through the game and just have some fun, definitely download this mod because your character will look absolutely insane. As you can see, I'm showing you right now, all of the armor and the weapon itself that I'm going to be showing you in a second looks amazing. And it's just like, it has the purple and the galaxy feel, and I think it makes your character look really, really badass. So out of all the mods that I've covered in these 47 episodes of the top 5 mods, we can throw in a few cheat mods here and there. So this is why I threw in this cheat mod, because it just definitely makes your character look like an ultimate badass, and you can just go around, slaying a whole bunch of people and not having to worry about anything. And that is awesome, and the armor looks awesome. And the mod itself is definitely worth downloading, so I would strongly recommend giving it a try. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have the VAE, or Visual Animated Enchants. Now this mod adds new animations to your enchanted weapons. As you can see, I'm showing you I have a whole bunch of different enchants on these Daedric weapons, and when I actually pull them out, you can see that there's a little bit of an effect on the weapon as well. If I have, frost, as I'm showing you right now, if I have frost on it, you'll be able to see a little bit of a blizzard around the battle axe, which I think is awesome. I think that's really cool. And it basically, for your armor too, and for your weapons, it'll give off a little bit of an effect for whatever enchant you have, and I believe it's different for almost every single enchantment, so you can have a different combination for, everything. And it really adds to the effectiveness of the weapon, because it doesn't make it more powerful, but it really makes you want to use it because of just how cool it looks. Like the fire one, fire damage weapons look amazing with this enchantment on it and this mod installed. So the way that the mod creator actually took the time to go through every single enchantment and add it to every single weapon, as well as armor, to make it, very distinct on what enchantment is on which. And it even appears for enemies too. Whenever enemies pull out their weapons, you'll be able to see what enchantments they have on theirs. I think that is a really cool addition, and I think it should have been in the game from the get-go, because that's just a really cool addition. And that is why it comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Asteria. Now the Asteria is a magnificent Dwemer airship that is a very unique player home and is simply waiting for you to come by and claim it. The airship is located west of Riverwood and contains everything you'll need: a forge, a workbench, a grindstone, a chopping block, an alchemy table, an enchantment table, bunch of mannequins, a bunch of weapon plaques, a bunch of weapon racks, a smelter, a tanning rack, as well as a bed, and there's a bunch of chests and containers for safe storage and plenty of bookshelves for all of your books. Now this is a very unique player home because I've never actually seen a home that's just a floating ship that you can actually travel to. It has its own map marker, and how to get inside is you just walk up to the shrine like I showed you in the beginning, and you can just click on it and it'll take you right back up to the ship. And I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour of the entire house, so let's begin.
But I will wait for you. There's nothing left for me to do but run and act myself a fool. No point in trusting anyone. Your eyes of diamonds keep me up. Never thought that it could be this rough. No point in trusting anyone.
So as you can see, there is a lot of uniqueness to this player home, and it looks amazing. I think the inside of this player home is great, and as well as the outside. The ship just looks beautiful, and there is a bunch of content just, crammed into one area, and it looks amazing, and it's definitely a great mod to have on your playthrough. So that's why I would recommend it, and that is why it comes in at our number 2 spot. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have Gray's Tropical Skyrim. Now, this mod is incredible. I've never seen anything that overhauls the game as much as this is going to whenever it's completely done. Now, this is just the alpha stage, and the alpha stage looks amazing. If you go pretty much anywhere in Skyrim, you're definitely going to notice a difference, whether you're in Whiterun or you're in Riften or, anywhere in the world. You're going to notice a huge difference with the environment. Now, there is a lot of tropical features. There's now palm trees, cactus, and lush vegetation, and then there's a whole bunch of new birds added into the game, and a whole bunch of new animals that are going to be added more and more into the future of the development of this mod. And I'm just going to say, it makes Skyrim look like a completely different game, and I actually mean that. I really felt like I was playing a different setting in this game, and it felt really, really different. There's so many changes to the environment, and there's so many different things to notice in the environment that it just doesn't remind you of the old Skyrim. Old Skyrim, had those grays and, those different types of colors. This brightens up the world, not just like last week's episode where I covered the Oblivion textures. This really brightens up the world and adds a whole bunch of new biomes, if you will. Now, like I said, this mod is in its alpha stage, so it's very early on, but it does look amazing. But you might come across some bugs here and there. I didn't actually come across any myself when I was covering this mod and actually recording it, but you might come across some. There might be some graphical glitches here and there, but it's just an alpha stage, so don't worry about that. It'll be fixed. Everything will be fixed, and there will be more and more content to come. That is why this comes in at our number 1 spot, because this is just the alpha stage of a mod that could become super huge. This mod has the potential to be one of the biggest overhauls that are in the game, at least I believe, on Xbox. I know that there's plenty on PC probably that cover the entire game, but on Xbox we're very limited. We don't have all the access to all the PC mods that are out there. We just have a select few mods that can be, ported to Xbox. So we get the luxury whenever we get something that is this big. Gray's Tropical Skyrim is going to be a huge mod, and I feel it that they're going to add a whole bunch of new animals and a whole bunch of new things, and it's just going to feel like you're playing in a whole different realm. You're not even going to feel like you're in the province of Skyrim. You're going to feel like you're in a different area, and that is why I think that this mod is amazing, and that's why it comes in at our number 1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading it. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the Top 5 Skyrim Mods of the Week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future Top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.